He is here, my lady. Athens is here.
Medea, rejoice. There is no fairer greeting from friend to friend. Hail and rejoice, Medea.
Rejoice? It may be so. It may be so. It before the sun sets.
What has happened to you? Your eyes are cavernous, and your mouth twitches.
Nothing. I am quite well. Fools trouble me. Where are you traveling from, Aegeus?
From Delphi, where I went to consult the ancient oracle of Apollo.
Oh, Delphi. Did you find a good answer?
An obscure one. Some god or other has made me unable to beget a child. That is my sorrow. But the oracle never gives plain responses. I tell you these things because you are skilled in mysteries, and you might help me to God's meaning.
You want a child? What did Apollo say to you?
That I must not unloose the hanging foot of wineskin until I return to the hearth of my fathers.
You have never had a child?
No, and it is bitterness.
But when misfortune comes, it is bitter to have children, and watch their star-like faces grow dim to endure.
When death comes, Medea, it is for a childless man, despair, darkness, extinction. One's children are the life after death.
Do you feel it so? Do you feel it so? Then if you had a dog-eyed enemy and needed absolute vengeance, you'd kill the man's child first, unchild him, and then unlife him?
I do not care to think of such horrors. I have no enemy. What is it? What is the matter, Medea? You're trembling with fever, flames in your eyes. What has happened to you?
I am well enough. Fools trouble me, and dogs, but not that. Oh!
What has happened to you?
My dear, my love.
I would not hurt my children. Their father hurts them.
What do you mean? Jason? What has Jason done to you?
He has betrayed and denied both of me and them.
Jason has done that? Why? Why?
He has cast me off and married Creon's young daughter, and Creon, this very day, is driving us into black exile.
Jason consents to that?
He is glad of it.
It's atrocious. It's past belief.
Ask him for refuge. Ask him to receive you in Athens.
Do you not think such men ought to be punished, Aegeus?
I think it's villainous. They told me nothing of this.
Do you not think such men ought to be punished, Aegeus?
Where will you go to, Medea?
If there is any rightness on earth or in heaven, they will be punished.
Where will you go to, Medea?
What? To death, of course.
Oh, she is all bewildered, sir. In this deep storm, an ocean of grief, or she would ask of you refuge in Athens.
So I should. They startled the man. Aegeus, will you shelter me in Athens?
Why, yes. I will not take you now from Corinth. It would not be right. I want no quarrel with Creon. I am his guest here. If you, by your own means, come to Athens, I will take care of you.
I could repay you for it. I know the remedies that would make a dry stick flame into fire and fruit.
You'd cure my sterility?
I could do so.
You are famous for profound knowledge of drugs and charms. You'll come to Athens.
If I choose, if the gods decide it so. But Aegeus, would you protect me if I came? I have certain enemies. If powerful enemies came, baying for my blood, would you protect me?
Why, yes. Wait, what enemies? Yes. Athens protects.
I should need peace and a free mind while I prepared the medicines to make you well.
You'll have those. You'll have them, Medea. You've seen the huge stones in the old sacred war belt of Athens. Come the four ends of the world, they will never break in. You're safe there. I am your pledge.
Will you swear it, Aegeus?
Why? I promised.
I trust you. The oath is formal. Your cure depends on it. I swear by the fruitful earth and high shining heaven that you will protect me in Athens against all men. Swear it.
I swear by the fruitful earth and high shining heavens to protect you in Athens against all men.
And if you should break this oath?
I will not break it.
If you should break it, the earth will give you no bread but death, and the sky no light but darkness.
I will not break it.
You must repeat the words, Aegeus.
If I break it, the earth will give me no bread but death, and no sky, no light but darkness.
You have sworn. The gods have heard you.
Will you come to Athens?
To Athens? Oh, to Athens. If I come, if I live, it will be soon. The yoke's on the necks of the horses. I have some things to do that men will talk of afterwards with hushed voices, while I and my children, safe in Athens, laugh. Is that it? Farewell, Aegeus.
May the gods comfort you to Medea. To you also farewell, woman of Corinth.
Fair be the gale behind you, sir, and the way ahead. What is she plotting in her deep mind? She is juggling with death and life, as a juggler with a black ball and a white ball.
No, she is like some distracted city sharpening its weapons. Embassies visit her. The heads of state come to her door. She receives them darkly. I beseech you, women, not to speak words against my lady whom I love. You know that wicked injustice she has to suffer. O God, protector of the exile, Lord of the holy sky, lead us to the high rock that Athens loves, and the olive garden of the Athens.
Athens is beautiful as a lamp on a rock. The temples are marble shafted, light shines and lingers there, honey-colored among the carved stones, and silver color on the leaves of the olives. The maidens are crowned with violets. Athens and Corinth are the two crowns of time.
Mycenae, for spears and armor, Sparta for the stern men and the tall blonde women. And Thebes I remember, old Thebes, the 7 gates and the gray walls. But rather I praise Athena, the ivory, the golden, the gray-eyed virgin, her city. And also I praise Corinth, of the beautiful fountains on the fair plain between the 2 gulfs.
God favored cities of the Greek world, fortunate those that dwell in them, happy that behold him.
How can one wish to die? How can that woman be drowned in sorrow and bewildered with hatred? For only to be alive and to see the light is beautiful. Only to see the light, to see a blade of young grass or the gray face of a stone.
Hush. As you say, what a marvelous privilege it is merely to be alive, and how foolish it would be to spend the only one day of life that remains to me, at least in Corinth, this tag end of one day, on tears of hatred. Rather, I should rejoice. I will be reconciled with them.
Reconciled with them?
As you say, reconciled. Why should they hate me? Surely I can appease those people. They say that gold will buy anything, even friendship, even love. At least in Greece, among you civilized people, you reasonable and civilized Hellenes. In fact, I've seen it happen. They bought Jason's love. Well, I shall buy theirs. I still have 2 or 3 of the treasures that I brought from home, things of pure precious gold, which a god gave to the kings of my ancestors. Is it late? It seems to me the light darkens. Is it evening?
No, a cloud.
I hope for thunder. Let the sky rage. My gifts will shine the brighter. Listen, old woman, I want you to go to Jason and tell him that I am sick of hating and weary of evil. I wish for peace. I wish to send precious gifts to that pale girl with the yellow hair, whom he has married. Tell him to come and take them, and to kiss his boys before we go into exile. Tell him to come speedily. Now run, find him.
Oh, I'll go, I'll run. Let me pass, please. But I am terrified. I do not know. I am terrified. Pray to the gods, women, to keep evil birds from our hearts.
Run,